And until I was broken enough or empty enough, would I be ready to see this pattern clear as I drain away thoughts and words and tears? How striking I thought. How could I miss this? And I'm amazed the way of it all as I shake my head clear with gentle laughter and an absurd twinkle in my eye. As I free my heart's guard, full of feelings, shining and beautiful, breathing out embers of love long believed cold and dead. Understand that love is eternal. Only we fade, get lost in distraction and desire. Love can reach out across time and touch you deeply. It can outshine stars, move you to lose you, to step through strange doors. Love can strip away all that does not matter. I cannot even truly hate without having loved first, as a thing cannot be destroyed without having been created. Love drifts through life, a soft song, a summer breeze. And if you are lucky, you get to borrow it for a while, and it ends on a smile. That's a piece. So often, I only seem to know what to say once the damage done has left me breathless and bleeding. Words wash up on walls, battlements built and boundaries broken, in a war of blame that burned bridges down.
You got it, Cole.
It's okay.
Take your turn.
Built in the name of searching for found and lost love. But always remember that though these open fields once full now lay fallow, my love is a warrior poet, forged in fire, and though these bridges built may have burned, that's a fucking river, and I can swim. That's a piece.
Everybody give it up for Rainbow one more time, y'all. Give it up for Rainbow. Sorry, I only be able to see y'all. So move the lights back a little bit. Did I say thank y'all for coming out tonight? Y'all could have been anywhere but y'all here tonight.
I didn't know this was going on. I just drove by and like.
You just drove by.
I just drove by and
Just a random white guy from somewhere just drove by. That's a we appreciate you for coming out, random white guy. Did you pay your $5 to get in?
Hell no.
No.
I was just trying to
Security, somebody escorted the big white dude out the door. No, this man. I'm kidding. That's my brother Craig, man. So, this nice gentleman over here with the plate of food rubbing down right now, he is creativity the poet. He came all the way up here from Atlanta. And I'm glad you came on an intimate night, man. So everybody clap it up for him coming all the way, man. This is such a warm some love. Such a warm some love, man. So, if you decide to come back up here again, we do have really, really awesome sets. Other than this, we have Food for Thought that happens every Tuesday. Right now it's on the south side at Freight 38. And we also have every Monday, it's called Poets Monday at Lindeman's Cafe, so at Lindeman's Bar. So if you ever decide to come back up here and have a good time, man, you'll definitely have a good time. We also got another poetry set that happens on Thursdays. It's ran by Shelly Connolly, who is our actual poet laureate here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is every second and fourth Thursday of the month. It's running through July. So if you get a chance to pop back up here, I say check it out. I said, is y'all ready to hear some more poetry?
I know another set, it's like there's one next Saturday, it's pretty dope. This one, if you calling out for help, it's like SOS type shit.
SOS?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about dude.
There's this guy that.
Yeah, some dude, man. You like it's my fortune, something. What is it?
They call puzzles felt, you know, speaking poetry.
Yeah, it sounds like speaking or something, man. But no, I'm just playing, man. Also, we have one, it is typically the last Saturday, right? The last Saturday of every month. But this month, it's on the third Saturday, right?
Fourth.
It's on the fourth Saturday? So it's on the 19th,
Yes, sir.
right? SOS, showcase on stage, man. One of my closest homeboys. So I was gonna get to you. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. But if you guys want to actually hear the proprietor of Showcase on stage, I believe I'm gonna call him up next. Is that okay? So can y'all please start clapping your hands real loud and give some love to my poetry school.
SOS is typically the fourth Saturday of the month. This month is going to be the 19th, but next month we're going back to the 24th, I think it is. So let me do a poem for y'all. I'm going to do a part of it. Something people don't know about me. I could have died. I fell out of that window when I was barely 3. The second and first floor went past, was to the ground in front of me, was glass. Then you heard a smash. And in all that, I crashed. My body hit the pavement. My skull had a dent. My mom had to hide being pissed. She had to get in the hospital back then, not one didn't exist. Broken arm and brain was scratched, so when I stuttered, don't look at me like that. Don't laugh, don't tease. You have no idea what happened to me. And the inherited occurs on episodes of normal electric activity in the brain, seizures. And I had plenty of them. My accent started training. I was treated more deadly versus the kids I couldn't comprehend. Days I would wake up the full night sleep to be drained. I was facing the spike was right next to me, calling my name. My eyes would be drowsy. My walk would be raggedy. My talk would be lazy. As a child, imagine how they made me feel emotionally. And way influenced by parts of my mind which not fully aware, subconsciously. Got older, had weeked up to visits, had no car, on my way home, become transit. Visits took over nights and I had seizures losing my sight. The next morning was beginning. I began to receive neighborhood fame. Parents with kids play with me. The reasons were the same because I had seizures. They considered me to be crazy. But my mom protected me. She took my fears on her arms and safe, and she saved me. At school level, emotionally disturbed, they called. And I'm not saying this to anyone sympathy. I recently heard someone else's story and it moved me. Nothing standing before you and tell you about my epilepsy. So imagine this. Friday nights, we get to stay up late. The TV is on, but then your body begins to shake. You fall over and hit your head. The TV is still on. They're going to watch you upstairs. You call to your mother. Mama! With every compulsion, she knows life in your eyes. She didn't know the side, she's petrified. The shaking stops. You're still on the ground. You look up. The whole family's around. You begin to speak. Slowly. Am I going to be okay? This is my life, 3 and 4 times a day. But I will leave you with this. Just because you don't know someone's pain, don't mean you can't support their struggle. That's that. So I got a couple features coming up. So I'm one of the poems I need to work on because I haven't memorized it yet. That's okay with y'all, right? That's okay?
Yeah.
All right, this is called My Mother Gave Birth. My dad had ink on his dick. So my mother gave birth to a poet. I skipped the goo-goos and gagas. I had to say I didn't have time for that. Some say you must crawl before you walk. Well, I was speaking before you could talk. My pen game is sick. The word really brought you a fat man fit. Learning to go my head up on testing. I said, your mom had a wish list. So see, I was spitting before I was spitting. Had something to say that was written. Not understanding your struggles because I've always been with it. God started bringing crowds, whispered on paper, but spoke out loud. I worked hard to make my own path. So I stayed in line to sign my own autograph. Sometimes people laugh, they don't take me seriously. Tell their poems like a part of me, or the police. Intoxicated murder or one. Poems that wasn't aimed before. So this is a warning. My skills spoke like a jumping pants in the morning. No college degree, but if you sit and listen, you can learn something from me. My dad had ink on his dick. So my mother gave birth to a poet. She opened her lips without a force. Never cried because I always had a voice. Some of y'all want to silent speak. That's ludicrous. Because I will always be serving peace. You're about 2 months in history lesson. To me, I like math, I'm facts. If I add my pen and pad will equal, I'm at your ass. So I danced to make her dance, speak to make her sit. I was offered a feature spot, so I said, let's go. Pulled up at engine number 9, I said, fires everywhere I go. Got paid for features, never spent a penny. It's a rule I have for myself, doesn't matter how many. Never put in the bank, so it didn't gain interest. I seek for my dreams and put them on my mattress. My dad had ink on his dick. So my mother gave birth to a poet. And this right here, I love this. It's my passion, a little tight grip. Because anything else is just foolish. Appreciate you.
My dad had ink on his dick, and it made a poet bitch. Cause he's a poet. Bitch. I was mad he didn't do my favorite poem. I'm a poet bitch. I'm a bump back over there. Hopefully he does that. Hopefully he does that. You should have done that. You should have done it. You should have done it. But you didn't. And now outside. Let's see here. Who am I going to call next? We done had a lot of male energy up here. I think I need to get us some female energy up here. You know what I'm saying? And the person I'm going to call, I gotta say her name twice, so otherwise it just don't make sense. It just don't make sense, man. The first time I heard this young lady actually perform, she was so shy and reserved. She would whisper her words. Now she just encompasses confidence. And I love to see her grow. So everybody, put your hands together for a Breezy 2 times.
Everybody say 2 times.
2 times.
Everybody say 2 times.
2 times.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Breezy Bree 2 times. This is my first time at Princeton show, so I'm gonna do my signature piece. Thank you. This one's called Ocean Floor. The depths of her soul go beyond the ocean floor. A depth not many have gotten to explore. She won't just let anyone dive in and see, because she is a divine whirlwind of energies and empathy, a reflection of a higher power. She can't afford for someone sour to suck up her hours and kill the beautiful garden of flowers her soul harvested. She has been easily targeted in her past with red laser beams pointed at her back to try and dull her life that never lasts. The feminine energy she embodies, heals, and nurtures. It will set up the generations beyond her with great fortune, because she will intuitively set the scene so those that come from her and her creations believe in the gift she birthed them with. Her soul must stay clean. So her seed can receive the gems that stem from a soul that has remained whole. She's built the foundation brick by brick and still is growing so she can heal the sick. She may not be able to clear the disease out of her body, but her ability to transfer her positive energy could easily be the remedy to help the body to create the antibody that heals somebody. The depths of her soul go beyond the ocean floor. She requires a love that can meet that depth. She spent countless days and nights wiping her own tears and forcing herself to switch gears to get through the pain. Pain caused by wasted time in situationships and relationships that went in vain. And she wasn't looking for anything to gain on anyone because she led with her heart from the start. She just needs someone who can meet her soul beyond the ocean floor. Someone that can be the other half to her whole, take off some of the load and be there to hold her at her lows. But she know how the game usually go. So instead she will focus on her continuous self-growth while she sits on the sidelines waiting for her lifeline, and their two souls will take on this lifetime, one step at a time. All because they swore they would meet beyond the ocean floor. That's that piece.
Let's go!
Thank you. This one is a newer piece of mine from my most recent feature. It's called Speak Your Truth. Use your voice. It is the most powerful tool equipped to you. Speak your truth. Tell the world like you have nothing to lose. Because with the truth, you will never lose. Did you hear me? I said, with the truth, you will never lose. Again, with the truth, say it with me, you will never lose. And even if it feels like you do, that just means those people, places, and things weren't in alignment with you. If they were, they would have been true to you. Know the value of the words you speak, and let those same words set you free. This is your journey, and you're letting us see. You don't owe an explanation to anybody. Your words are powerful. You never know who you're going to impact. In fact, there's many people who share your story. See, up until a year ago, I felt my words meant nothing, until I started touching people with my poetry. Now that is what keeps me going. It inspires me to keep speaking. They can't shut me up. I don't give a fuck. And you shouldn't either. Find your voice. You have the choice to make a difference. Advocate for the voiceless, and when you do, make your sound extra boisterous. Your vernacular is poisonous. Bitter to some, but potent of truths only experienced by you. Strong enough to wipe out cities, and this is why you are living. Yes, it's scary, but what's scarier is knowing you may be the carrier of healing. The healing of you, the healing of the youth, the healing of the family, the healing of calamity, and it would be insanity to not share that healing with those in need. Yes, it's scary, but we are all in need of you and your views. We could put them to great use. So let your truth be the light that shines from within you. Thank you.
Everybody say 2 times. 2 times.
2 times.
Okay, so before I go for our next poet, I went to Shelly Connolly's open mic yesterday, and it was really dope. It was right down the block at Honeybee Sage. It was really cool, and she had this really dope assignment that I thought was kind of cool. So she had these pictures like laid up on the tables, right? And you will write a poem based off of that actual picture. So she had one of Black Superman. Obviously, I'm black as fuck, right? So I was like, I'm going to write to that. So here it goes.
If I was Superman, I wouldn't take so many bumps, or maybe I'd be a martyr. I would be able to stop bullets that take the lives of babies, aid in marches, so we wouldn't be tear gassed. In wars before they happen, for sure I'd be enemy number 1, because the world isn't like a strong black man. They use kryptonite bullets to shoot me up the sky, block the sun to sap my strength, label me a criminal, dig up my mugshot to justify my slaughter, ignore that I'm a father, give no credence to all the lives I've saved, the peace that I've brought, they call me a thug. Say I should have gone back to where I came from. They will argue on TikTok with straw man tactics about the criminality of black men, use my strength as the reason for their fear and their cause to attack me. They say, Those son niggas are the epitome of evil. We need to bomb them. Protests will start in my honor, but nothing would change. They actually will go in reverse. Protesters would be shot and tear gas. Wars will resume, spurred on by the same men that made those kryptonite bullets to hurt me, and who blocked out the sun to stop me. All while saying the world is better off for it. And that's that piece. Woo! So I thought that was a really dope ass concept. So tonight also what I'm gonna do something a little special since you know we a little light tonight, so we get a chance to like kind of flex and play around and do some fun shit. Is that okay with y'all?
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna come around with a piece of paper. I'm gonna have y'all write a word on it while not using spinning. I want y'all to write a word on it. And y'all host and curator is gonna try to make a poem out of those random ass words. I don't know how good it's gonna be. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we gonna do it. Go ahead, DJ. You go ahead, like spit something real quick. No, go.
You might to me, take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the wackily rips, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style is admiring. Be mad, UPS is hybrid. You should have been the cop, fuck hip hop. That freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the cat a lot. The flame's about to drop off. It's time for brand new baby, yeah. Time for brand new baby.
It's been a long time since my baby gone, but when he get here, you know I won't be gone, because I love him. I go good strong, me and this baby gonna be here all night long, because I got the block on lock, the trust in I on top the box in on lock the trust in we want to keep it on running. They try to keep it on running. They it's coming, running. We try to keep it on running. We like to keep it coming. Maybe ways to see the boy coming, running. I'll say all the things you could. I'm so busy doing enough what you should. Just be real in real life. I need you to try to lie. 'Cause I ain't good with cap, and I ain't with goodbyes. You can't get no depth, 'cause I ain't better than I. Cause who knows what I might say tonight. was system, and I thought I couldn't breathe. When you used to leave, yeah. I see you put your clean on, big chains, gold teeth, and you gleam on. All night wanna be gone, wanna tell me stay home like I got a ring on. And you say I'm not your wife, so should I be chillin'? Good night, good night. No, pack up my bags for a flight. I got a place in this fixed house, so don't come knocking at my door. Don't come to me. I gotta tell you. Yeah, I want you to let me know. Stop knocking. Don't come knocking at my door. Let the phone stop. I want you to let me know.
Somebody bring me back some money, please.
Over that new shit, niggas like how come? Niggas want my own shit, buy my own album. Niggas stuck on stupid, I gotta keep it moving. Niggas make the same shit, me I make the blueprint. Came in the range, hopped out the Lexus. Every year since, I've been on that next shit. Traded it in gold for the platinum Rolex. Now a nigga wrist match the status of my records. Used to rock a throwback, ballin' on the corner. Now I rock a telesuit, looking like an owner. No, I'm not a Jonas, brother, I'm a grown-up. No, I'm not a virgin, I use my cojones. I move forward, the only direction. Can't be scared to fail, search of perfection. Gotta keep it fresh, even when we sexy. But don't be mad at him when it's on to the next one.
Somebody bring me back some money, please. I got a million ways to get it. Shoes fly. Hey, bring it back, bring it back. Double your money and make it stack. To the next one, 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 to the next one. Hold up. Hey, somebody bring me back some money, please.
In mind, don't wanna let up and show. So even if you say you don't understand, I'm willing to give as much time as I can. Every time I'll rise me, every time I'll rise me. Can do it with me, can do it with me. Just say no need for words to speak. Every time. Been talking to me. Always acting so composed and cool. Never done too many words for me.
Okay, y'all, we're probably gonna give it like another 5-10 minutes. If you guys wanna get up, stretch your legs, something like that. Go ahead, if you wanna go snuggle with your move, man. We're gonna come back at 8:45. I give us an hour to go over the business where we talk about 15 minutes off the room. The Tuesday, Dave Nash is gonna walk to the room, so we're gonna have a good time until
luxury. And I remember in that day, mama had to work so hard just to pay the rent, all the money spent, not to get another job. Now we're living in a and we're sipping on slow and we ride, yeah, all over the world. see the way for money. Oh, for sure, we do it. We go away for money. Oh, for sure, we do it. Oh, we go.
slow it down because the kitchen closes in 15 minutes. It closes at 9 o'clock. It closes at 9 o'clock. So if you guys want to get something in, go ahead, go to the front, make the order. If not, we'll be good. We're about to get this thing started in like 1 minute. So y'all already didn't make this assignment easy on me, did y'all? Y'all did it. This is the most random assortment of words. It was like somebody saw a word, it's like, yeah, let's see what he's gonna do with this one. So, I'm gonna give y'all the words that's on this list. Freedom, love, discrimination, meal, loose, death, beauty, conspicuous, cheese, seasonal, and motivation.
You say cheese?
Cheese. So, there's a different couple ways I can go for that because I'm lactose intolerant, so I could just stick it with that or some ratatouille shit. Or I can talk about cheese as in money.
Yeah, say that, do that.
You know. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm gonna push myself tonight, man.
Okay.
Typically, I'd be like, give me 3 words, and then I could do it, and I turn it into a poem, and it'd be kind of nice. Now, I should have stopped at 5 of y'all.
I guess for freedom, we have to experience death first. Death on the inside so that we can go ahead and rise. See, this love that we have for ourselves is not discrimination. See, it's something more powerful, something conspicuous, something that I can see clearly. And obviously, I can see clearly now the day is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way, but I will never get too loose, like my name was T.I.C. I have to ride with it. I have to handcuff my own emotions. See, I typically find beauty in the things that I look at. I live downtown. When I walk outside, the first concrete gives me a whole new meaning. I smell it. I feel the earth beneath my feet, and I keep walking like this is such a beautiful day. We have to keep living. See, I remember back in the days when I was growing up on 21st and Concordia, I happened to chase cheese for that cheese because obviously we're not rats, we just have to get to that green. You know how I love me. And how we get to it, some of these dudes like me, they seasonal hustlers, seasonal niggas, they pop in and out of your life, they hustle for a part-time so they can get a little bit of money, but that's not me. I work full-time, nothing seasonal about this young man. And I just want to let you know, my motivation for doing it all is the meal, and that's that piece. Rewind. Rewind the whole.
What were the last 10 lines?
That ain't make no goddamn sense, but it sounded nice, didn't it? It sounded nice. It sounded nice. text mode. I think I'll read one for y'all, and then we're gonna get this thing going again. Don't mind me, I'm finna sound like I'm reading a Negro spiritual to y'all real quick. False figs and artificial apples have fruited on me. I become twisted, churned, and lurched, and wrenched into a reaver of souls, a murderer of melanated plebeians. They shudder at my scoliotic limbs becoming depraved, perverted, warped, and deviant to their nature, abnormal to their purpose, corrupt, distorted, wicked, sick, and sadistic degenerates for the pleasure of wicked men, liars who lust for the base entertainment. Our roots have become engorged on the blood of Negro wind chimes whose cries ring eerily in my xylem. Shouts of fear, last gasp of air I provide as their next snap. Sounding resoundingly similar to branches breaking in windstorms, legions of Ebelions have taken a residency in my clasped hand singing. Any, many, miny, mo, catch a nigga by its toe. Visitants gathered at my base, clamoring for justice that I could not provide. Spectators and specters stand in silent juxtaposition with seams closed, quick necks, and mangled faces. I become a grave marker for unnamed martyrs. My branches have become twisted from the weight of Negro wind chimes. That was a little too. The word Negro and wind chimes fuck with y'all a little bit. It's American history. It's American history, man. Like we suffered a lot in the hands of in this country, and yet somehow we still made a way. We made poverty look awesome. We turned poverty into a worldwide culture that people love to partake in, but don't love us. But it's okay. Well, no one says okay, because in the midst of it all, we still triumph. We still triumph. So, I said all that to call up this nice young lady. The first time I heard her was right in this space. And she came to just see what this whole poetry thing was about. She actually just featured at a set called Awaiting Open Mic at Lenin's. So I want all of y'all to put your hands together for Black Antidote.
What's going down, y'all? Hey. How y'all doing? How's everybody feeling? Good. All right. Well, we're about to hear some poetry. I call this piece Play Your Cards. So here it goes. Play your cards, show your hand. I pity the fool. Mind of a winner, keep it confident. I use my logic as a tool. Always avoiding the description of a fool. Ain't got no choice but to tighten up them screws. Make them sit up straight when I walk in the room. Standing at the center of shit in the eye of a typhoon. I love my life. That's my fuel to keep the muse. God is with me every step and every move. Whether the storm put it in place like the gravity of the moon, lighter than a feather, my problems may seem to you. When I pursue my issues with no fear, in the process my soul is renewed. I let my soul glow and my spirit flow, the two rarely feud. This interlude, smoking like a joint, there are much more than a few to make a point. And just like the sun, the truth will shine in the darkest places ever knew. In a reflection, fucked around and did an interview with your ego too. My third eye is open. The messages are downloaded. I honor and follow my intuition. My mama told me remain focused. No need to resist. God is my witness. When you let your spirit take the lead, your being will reveal this. What is true? Chemistry with another cannot be falsified. It is a harmonious truth that is guided by the divine. Always at the right time, I'm courageous. When I'm stepping on these stages, fear is an invitation to success, and resilience is gracious. Bird cages in your mind, free the wisdom of the sages. I'm in love with my passion, getting into it like the honeymoon stages.
Come on.
Put my all in every line, I am so gracious. Flirtatious of the thought of my success and prosperity, these lines are not a parody. Yet it's coming together like a polarity. It is unordinary, I am a visionary. Not posing for popularity. My mind is a sanctuary, good energy in my itinerary. Call me the car dealer of destiny, elevate my energy constantly, not letting the shiesty motherfucker stand next to me. Never let him get the best of me. Unless I'm giving it to him out of generosity. Give, and it will be given unto you. I call that reciprocity. Put y'all up. Y'all ain't know. I got another. I call this poem Deep Oceans. Bear with me.
Okay, take your time, boy.
All right, here it goes. I call this poem Deep Oceans. Deep oceans of my soul, untouched by man. Thoughts go deeper than a lost city that was once on land. Distraught, fiddling with the thoughts, spilling the truth, drunk off what it could have been instead of what was true. Contemplating what the power of knowing can do. Guidance and testimonies of how God helped me see it through. Of how God helped me see it through. In silence, moving with these revelations, got nothing to prove. Spoken words, provoking my moves, walking ahead of my time, making moves, smoking mirrors. Like broken promises, I'm disapproving. Choosy lover, at the end, I'm the one I'm always choosing. Read between the lines, see the signs. It's the need to be your it's the need to be the sun to your shine. In unfamiliar times, washing up on the shore of your mind, waves of enlightenment. You can't seem to undermine this. The omniscience of consciousness. Unconscious this, planting the seeds that later grow into beautiful things, blooming like a flower in the spring, flourishing. My thoughts become things. Nurturing the brilliant thoughts that the universe brings. Energy, light being. Not blinded by the giftings I'm seeing. Not blinded by the giftings I'm seeing, gifted with the sight of seeing, no longer objectifying my being. Brace for face-to-face, this truth ain't lace. This is a raw and uncut case. Original, one of one like them VCR days, I am here to stay in this poetry game. Don't duck the fade, always do your big one, it's a masquerade. Don't hide your face, give yourself grace, embrace the stage. This is what they crave. The antidote to all this fly shit. The medicine your soul craves. Deep Oceans.
I should be clapping for people like y'all. I want them to clap for you. Anyways, we're gonna keep this thing moving, man. So we're gonna call up the loudest person in the room. This dude is a bigger joker than I am. Oh, that's
I did not plan on singing today. Yeah.
When you just do it off spurt like this, bro, it's gonna come naturally.
So this dude happens to be the loudest person in every room that he's in. Always loud. He yells a lot. He tends to give me a really hard time. brother from another mother. We don't share the same skin tone, but we share the same heart. So I'm gonna need y'all. Look, it's irritating, man. I'll let you know, I ain't gonna lie. You irritate the shit out of me all the time. But you're my brother, man. Everybody, please put your hands together for my brother. Inspiration.
Well, I got some announcements. May 29th, I'll be featured in Brown Deer at Cream City Bar, I believe it is. There's not a flyer yet, just got booked today. Next Saturday, again, not sure the time, it was just mentioned to me yesterday. I'll be co-hosting and featuring on Zoom for a slam workshop. I'll be putting that out there in the airways there so everyone knows. And then obviously you can find me on Instagram, Inspiration 1899, dot after the end, the number 1899 at the end, and Craig Larson on Facebook. So I got a few poems. One I want to practice. It's well, I want to practice it all actually, but the first one's called "I've been writing these poems." Just like I performed this on satellite radio, Rock the Bells with Grandmaster Kaz and Shot Rock. That was pretty cool hearing my own voice on satellite radio. So I'm still kind of geeked off that. All right, there you go. Been writing these poems since before I was a thought in my father's mind. Since God been writing and speaking thoughts into my father's mind, I've been writing these poems with and through God as a vessel. Until my father turned the words into games for game, and my mom, and the result was me in a human form. I then became a poet and a fighter, so I could keep writing these poems. See, it all started with invisible ink, powered by thoughts, universal vibrations that had scriptures upon my soul. Until I could learn to write in the physical form. See, I've been writing these poems. 6 months after my birth, I had my first seizure. And it let me know at that point in life that it was also time for me to be a fighter. But seizures had me feeling like I was sinking, disappearing from the physical form, like God and Satan were fighting over me. If I could ever been so lucky. If God wins, and I would stay here in the human form and I would work for him. If Satan wins, then I would leave for hell right away. And I won't lie, sometimes I would lean towards hell, just because I want the burdens of me to die with me, leave with me. But my friends and family, they wouldn't let me go. They said I would shake and I would kick violently, even while my legs were feeling numb to me. While my brain was going blank of the reality to me. Future poems were to be continuously written in invisible ink. It's spoken through wires and electrodes, leaving me feel like a test tube baby or an animal. You see, the activity in my brain, it just wasn't normal to them. The beat to my own drum, it wasn't normal to them. So they wanted details. Oh, they wanted details to these infrastructures, to these poems that I've been writing way before the physical form. Because see, at this time, I still hadn't written my poems to paper yet. I've just been writing these poems in invisible ink, leaving stains upon my soul. I've been living these poems, walking, talking, breathing these poems. I've written myself out of overdoses through these poems. I've been resurrected and reborn through these poems. Heck, the first time I did write my first poem to paper, I was performed it in the same day, and I still got put in the friend zone. So I guess I wrote myself out of shyness and into encouragement and open-mindedness. I told y'all I've been living these poems, walking, talking, breathing these poems, learning, teaching, feeling, teaching myself all about myself all through these poems. Some of y'all are gonna be reading my poems after my death. But some of y'all weren't even born yet when I wrote these poems. When I lived these poems, I am these poems. And I am a person of extraordinary talent.
Yes.
I'm a poet. Yes. I had to do that one for my poems because I don't do it without that. Yeah. The next story, third story, you know, also, I'm going to work on memorizing these. It's called Fuck Racism. Emotions. Day to day, we pick and choose which one we want to feel. And day to day, we pick and choose which we'll have to ignore. Fuck racism. Even with my white privileges that I possess. Even when I walk with a beautiful black woman on the inside of me, and me slightly behind her away from the curb, with my head and neck on swivel. I am perpetually aware as I walk around in this white body, dressed cleaner than a board of health, from my hat to my shoes, from my belt and drawers to my socks, from my glasses and watch to my jewels. That I must take this attention and drop gems. Because even though I've been saved with amazing grace, and that being the reason that my swag drips so heavy, you still want to hate on this white skin. And use it as a scapegoat for your anger, a scapegoat for your frustration of what the white ancestors did to yours. Newsflash, I'm not the ancestors. And you are not yours. Even though that's what the roots of the tree tell us we are, it's up to us as human beings to change those evil ways, yet embrace their strengths. Still, you don't even want to help me get this dirt off my shoulder and wipe me down. From my shoulders, chest, hands, shoes, wipe me down. Are the demons that you thought you saw in me, that plague the people of you, the people of yours, and help me, help you, help us as human beings. Learn how to trust each other, learn how to love one another, embrace the differences of one another, and educate one another as brothers and sisters from other mothers, fathers of time, because honestly, most of my family, they are from the same bloodline as mine. Fuck racism. I want y'all to pay attention to this. You're going to be tested eventually on this one. I'm not going to say when, but one of these times you're going to be tested. It's called psychological nudity. I'm going to use it. My mic is unmuted. My tongue is not being held. Though my tongue is not tied, my flow is kind of twisted like my mind, so my mind flies high. I'm in the clouds, but I'm not high. I'm with the souls that are alive and live through me, flow through me as I do them. I'm not networking and promoting the truth in a whole other realm. Not the past, not the future, but the now. After all time when my alter egos reside, looking at myself, be myself, and no. My physical self is not laying and staining concrete, seeing the light. Because I am alive. I am day, I am night, I am the light. I am time that is still, though yet in motion. So my life is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So sometimes I'm fast and sometimes I'm slow. Yes, I'm exposing myself. Yes, I expose myself when I'm with my pen and my pad. I'm X-rated with it. Delivering psychological nudity, mind manipulation. I'm sending subliminal messages, painting pictures only your mind could see. It's surreal. Call it Salvador Dali. Imagination is more important than intelligence. Albert Einstein. I'm giving mind pics, surreal and abstract. You could call it Salvador Picasso. I'm hip-hop in the backpack. That's lyrical stimulation, I inspiration, getting you horny for intelligence. A as an angelic, E as an exploitation. Yes, I am not dumbing it down for nothing. Lupe Fiasco. So the show goes on with complicated realities that's just so abstract. Again, it's Picasso. I'm exposing life's complication, hidden in the shadows of the background. It's so real. Once again, that's Salvador Dali. And I'm my inspiration. That's my soul. Poet!
Everybody, give us my inspiration one more time, y'all. Everybody gives that one more time. They're not yelling. But they're not yelling. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So the next person we're going to call to the mic is the man that came all the way up here from Atlanta, man. Once again, everybody is clapping up for him traveling from the south up here to the cold, right? He came all the way to Atlanta here. For 3A Tiffany.
Behind every beating heart, there's a story. And everyone has a story to tell, but no one can tell your story better than you, so never forget your struggle, because you'll lose your direction. Never forget your struggle, always strive for perfection. Life is an ongoing lesson. Every tragedy has its blessing, so stop stressing. God wouldn't have brought you to it if he couldn't get you through it, so your purpose in life, continue to pursue it. Where your future takes you depends on the choices that you make. You have the strength to control your own fate, so never live your life on a maybe, and don't allow others' negative perception of you define and decide your own destiny. Just live free. We can do the things we want if we just try, so stop wondering to yourself why and look to the sky and begin to fly. To reach a goal, you have to have the heart of a lion. Strive to keep pushing, don't quit. Just keep trying. Your expectations of your purpose you should want to meet, so never stand by anyone who clearly tries to cut success from under your feet. You see, empty people can't feed you. So don't be so content to stand in the sand by the seashore when there's an entire body of ocean that's ready for you to explore. So don't get down about your past. Even flowers need dirt to grow for the ability to last. These words are small in this book that I write in, but the outlook they give speaks big on life. And I don't expect those to understand my journey who has never walked my path. My ambition to succeed is through this pen, so you will feel my wrath. So I voice my heart into these words and verses. I'm a lyrical blessing. I'm a poet with a purpose, touching lives through what I speak, because what I speak can strengthen you if you were weak, because this is my therapy. I do this to better me for my sanity. Poetry is the heart of me, not just a hobby, so don't be afraid of me. I write for those who struggle like me, so hear me as I bless you lyrically. The mind of me needed a release, so sometimes I have to prove to be my own creativity. This ink bleeds from the depth of my soul, which brings me from a half to a whole. I don't want to struggle no more. I'm going to make it to the top floor, so like a lion through this pen, just hear my roar to success, which is like a pregnancy. Everyone is happy when you get it, but nobody knows how many times you got fought to get to it, so free your dreams. Whether you're 16 or 16, you see my vision. It's my reality wherever I place it. I'm trying not to be considered a talented mind wasted, so I shit twice a day, and you could never say that I'm full of it, so I write to release this gift that's been inside of me since March of '83, so I spit what I speak, and I can pause a heartbeat, but listening to me will make hearts leak. I'm on this overtime grind. It's my time to shine, because I want to be seen so much that I'd be a visual to the blind so they feel me, a sound to the deaf so they hear me, a positive illusion to kids so they dream me, to give visions to emotions. My lyrics take the ash away as if I were lotion, and my best friend is this pen, but I'm speechless. So I'm speaking. And I'm writing in between the white spaces of these lines, and this pen fits between the spaces in mine, and I'm at a loss for words within these rhymes. I'm free falling. What if I'm going blind and I'm trusting you to hold me? Discover and unfold me like illegal drugs. I'm addicted to poetry. It flows through my veins, together bleeding ink within the lines of this page, and I'm fluent in this language that poets speak. Poetry is a secret we need not keep, and I'm high off the fumes, because I took it all running on E. I can't breathe without you. Feel me, watch me ride you on a high-speed chase, catch me, arrest my desires to write, convict me, confine me into your prison, give me life without the possibility of parole, sentence me to death. In poetry, lethally inject me. Thank you. Okay, I got one more piece for y'all, all right? Yeah. So I wrote this one for my girlfriend, right? I was supposed to say, oh. You missed it. You got to do it over because you missed it. So I wrote this one for my girlfriend. So wherever she is, I I hope she gets it. I wondered if a smile like yours ever heard a no before. It's a beauty and a blessing, and I'm no longer stressing because my love for you, I'm confessing. When you close your eyes at night, what do you see? I hope that you see love when you see me, because I want to recite poetry that will make the between your knees feel like it needs balance. So I noticed a few things. You like to laugh. So I want the corniest thing I've said to be your favorite joke. You like to dance. I want the racing drumbeat of my heart be your favorite song. You like to smile. I want to be the first illustration in your mind. You intrigue me because you like to read. So I'm creating an opportunity to become your favorite book. Rewriting each chapter, igniting the vision. In your reality, your eyes increases the Fahrenheit in my heart. Your lips is soft as a newborn's bottom. Your smile is so bright that it's envied by the sun. No. Your smile is so bright that it makes the sun want to light itself on fire. God blessed our roads to me, and I knew the only reason that he gave me eyes is to see you. He gave me ears just to hear your voice. It's my choice to find and define what your mind speaks. I knew the only reason that he gave me lips is to tell you. I want to place the world at the bottom of your feet. Wrap your worth around my ankles so I know what it feels like to walk with the reality in my dreams. Baby, you're my queen. You see, your skin is laced with the mocha complexion. You're a museum's art centerpiece to perfection. You're a delicate flower. You're the seed to the root of a rose that rises from the ground. You're that perfect melody in my head that I found, that key note in my favorite song. One way I would never treat you wrong. The thought of you wakes me out of my sleep, and I can hear you when you don't even speak. Your heart is protected by a wall, but I'm taking my time. Knocking down brick by brick with precision and persistence. Your presence is essential. Your mind is a musical. I stand here to tell you I will never get tired of calling you beautiful. You see, the only reason God gave me arms is to hold you. He gave me hands to write this poem. Document my emotions, record my thoughts, and put it out there for the world to hear. I'm going to love you right, unconditionally, without any fear. The beauty of you relaxes my brain, enhances my ability to write in this happy place. You're my moving ideal because you moved me. You moved me with the possibility of being your past fantasy, your present inspiration, and your future forever. Your beauty caught my eye. Your intelligence got my attention, and your humor turned me on. The beauty of your soul and the ambiance of your mind, I noticed. I'm in love with you. So I want to put it out there for the world to see. Imagine a possibility. I need you to just trust me. I told you. When you find my tear in the ocean, then I would stop loving you. But you're drowning in the ocean looking for my tear to stop loving you. I'm your lifeguard. Saving you from past hurt from guys who didn't know your work. Our love is a ribbon in the sky. No parachute needed. My mission is almost completed. Our love is truth. Oxygen, I breathe you. I want to kiss you in places that you're insecure about. I know you are wishing for our love to go the distance, so let's be consistent, perfect. It's unreachable, natural, it's more feasible. So I'm swallowing my pride because I want you by my side. You're my sweetheart, so we're letting go of the past of our emotional state. We both can relate that this is what it's meant to be soulmates. Fulfilled with the enlightenment of my sensitivity, I hope Rising Ground Cafe is feeling this coming from Mr. Creativity. You see, my feelings for you. My feelings for you is full of passion and pleasure, so I thirst for your love like water needed in the Sahara Desert. And my whole life I searched for a love so true. And my search is through because I found it in you. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all.
Give it up one more time for creativity. Okay, so the next person I'm gonna call to the stage is somebody that I didn't even know did poetry, and I've never met her ever in my life. Never met this young lady in my life, so I don't know what she's gonna do. But everybody, please, welcome you for first timers to the mic. I've met you, I'm not talking about you. I said haven't met, I've met you. But y'all know how we do it for first timers coming to the mic, man. Y'all clap it on real loud for
Wow, that's a lot different than being in the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have no, I work East today, so I don't have anything, no, title. But, let's get started. I painted my nails today.
Yeah.
Crazy to think that that's so significant. But you took my femininity for yourself. As a man, aren't you disgusted with yourself? My voice got so manly with you. I carried all my demons, and yours too. Demons that were meant for me. Now it's time to take back my femininity.
Yeah.
I said that wrong, listen. I painted my nails today. This is my first time. Look at me. I said, really look at me. My hair is covered, my body is covered, but I wasn't born into this. I became Muslim when I found Islam.
Yeah.
People wonder why I did it, but the real answer is, I don't know I ended up in a grave and be forgotten about just like everybody else. In Islam, we learn that the world isn't forever, but afterlife is. We will be remembered by the deeds and the impact we have on people. So why be a terrible person? Why live a terrible life? We feed into worldly things, but they can't come into the grave with us.
Come on.
God tells us death is closer to us than we think. How many times do you think about death today? How many times do you question today will be your last day? And how many times in your family will that be your last? How many times do you think that will be your last time with your family? As much as you question this, as much as you question this, use it to be a good person and serve others around you with love and care. God loves us so much, He forgives us for the terrible things we've done. So be forgiving. Be forgiving, and to yourself, forgive even more.
Yeah.
This is your first time living too, and you deserve every piece of good that comes with it. Don't let anyone take it away from you. May God be with us all, and may God forgive us.
Yeah.
everybody. Clap it up one more time for a newcomer DJ. So the next lady I've been calling up, she's also a newcomer, and I've met her before. But she's a really dope human being. She does some really good things, man. And I encouraged her. She wrote a poem, posted it on Facebook, and I encouraged her to come here and speak it. So is that the one you plan on doing it? She's just a really dope individual, man. So everybody give it up for Tashima.
Go ahead. What you want to do? This the one song I just made.
So my name is Tashima. Everybody call me T, but I'm also Coach Miss T. I'm a recovery coach, and I'm also a peer support specialist.
Okay.
Okay. So today marks 952 days that I've been living alcohol free. So this first poem is called Boundary Conditions. No one ever told me that setting boundaries with those I love could hurt this much. In my wounded season, I lacked boundaries, a backbone, a voice. I couldn't say no. Now, I found my voice. I stand tall. I set and uphold my boundaries. I say no, and yet people turn away, not understanding. Why did no one tell me this will hurt too? But it's necessary for my peace, for my mental health. Yes, it hurts, but it's worth it. No more numbing the pain, the emotions. I want to feel it all, the sadness, the hurt, the disappointment, the frustration, the anger. No one ever told me that healing could be as painful as the wounds I once had. Healing is confusing. I can be confusing. People are so darn confusing. Then there's God, my protector, my father, my provider, the one who built me this way, who knew I would endure all of this. The orchestrator of this confusion, the God I so desperately need and love, the one who sees me and understands me, my God, my God.
Yeah.
I have a few of them, but I'm just gonna do one more. Okay. This one is called I Remember. Loneliness hits heavy sometimes, like suffocation on the nights I stay in. But feel the urge to cut, to run, to disappear. I remember those old nights, the bar, the faces, the numb and escape. It whispers, they'll expect you there. But I also remember the cross. What I almost lost, the money burned, the moments blurred. The prayers I cried out when I was drowning. My body still shivers at those memories. Yeah, those unforgettable memories. But wait, I remember something else. The vision God gave me, the deliverance, the generational curse he broke. So I paused. I'm still lonely though. Still feel like I'm losing it. Sorry, y'all. Then he whispered, the pain. No, I'm sorry. Then he whispered, that's the plan. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. And I said, but God, how? And then I hear it again. 1 Peter 5:7. Cast all your anxieties on him because he cares for you. Okay, Lord, you care. And I give it all to you. This ache, this heaviness, this loneliness, I rest in you.
Yes.
Everybody give it up one more time for Tashina. We all had that first time on the microphone, and we know exactly how nerve-wracking it can be. If you've never jumped on a microphone in front of people, it don't matter if it's 5 people, it don't matter if it's 500 people. Your first time on the stage is always nerve-wracking. So give it up for the last two ladies, Junji and Tashina, for coming up here and do that thing. So the next person I'm calling up, he's going to be a feature. He's featuring. I'm not going to tell you when, but he's going to be a feature here at WOW. And he's going to do his thing. He's going to tear it up, man. I already know he's going to put it. He's one of my favorite poets. One of my favorite poets. So everybody, start having it up right now for James.
Just 2 dope boys in a Cadillac. Reality, 6 dope boys in a Cuddy. 88 Sierra Black with the burgundy trim. 3 white, 3 black, snug fit, blunts pass, outcast blast through the 6'9s, 18 aliens, we flying like space shuttles. Enamored with transcendental activities, shifting lanes between the clouds of smoke, sitting low. Oh shit, there them sirens go. They can't get me though, I can barely hear them over the bass and pros. Plus I'm a north side pro at whipping these big bodies. Needle on the speedometer, staring down 3 digits. 3-man weave on 4 wheels, flashing lights look like disco balls in the rear view. Gotta be 8 to 10 paces back and I can see clear to the next exit. I'm gone. Shit, what was I thinking? Is that a megaphone? Melody changing, now he's adjacent and the refrain is pull over, pull over. Now we on some license and registration shit. Windows go down and you don't gotta be a hound, you know we pass around that killer with no prejudice. Everybody high enough to touch the sun. Everybody out Everybody out, 2 blunts tightly rolled, found in the glove, paraphernalia in the spare of the trunk, and here go the lesson. Tight like a zipper. While everybody's patted down with some of these hats. How about in my man's lock, trunk, pop, seats flip, just go through the motions. We like Shaggy, wasn't me. Like the so-called baby daddy, I'm Maury, ain't mine. If you don't know, that's how it should go when dealing with them one time. We all had on the prescribed uniform of Tim's with the baggy jeans, bright colors and fatigues. I mean, this was the 90s. And this is just one of my childhood stories that taught me about the privileges of my skin. I mean, where do I begin? Perhaps I should finish. Car towed, 2 of us escorted away by Milwaukee's finest. Black man to the precinct, white boy dropped off at his mom's place of employment. Sorry, moms, that must have been embarrassing. Yet better than having to scoop me from the station again. See, my friends, my access to privilege hasn't always been apparent, but when staring at them badges, it's been as clear as drill sergeant shouts to fall in line, conveying messages of acceptance like secret handshakes, a not so subtle social contract baked into proclamations of personal freedoms and land of opportunity clauses, band of brothers bestowed upon themselves the title of bosses, secured in declarations of dominion to be dished out the world over. This land is my land. From the New York Island to anywhere I find, man, as long as I possess the dominant technology and control the narrative of finance monopoly. Get out of jail free. Pass go. Collect dough. Bacon's rebellion. Better they don't know. A historical perspective preferable for the patriarchal collective trajectory. It's written between the lines of every iteration. You know what they say. What's understood ain't got to be explained. A sour taboo. Thank you.
Yo, that was not work for James, man. Trust me, man. Hey, James, what day was that again? You were supposed to be featuring on nothing? I believe that is. It's May 23rd, man. He's performing the final week of May. So, we got a couple features in here tonight, man. I ain't all in the building tonight, too. He's gonna be featuring. The 2 is all featured here, so it's gonna be, we're gonna like this. And they both, I believe y'all both perform the same, y'all both feature the same one, don't you? Yeah. The 9th and the 25th, yeah. So it's gonna be a good time, man. 2 weeks from now, we got two of my dopest friends, man. We got my homeboy coming all the way from Madison, man. Like Deep Thought, the lyricist, is one of the coldest cats I ever got a chance to meet. Personally, he's a really good human being. And in the same exact night, we got our prior Port Laureate of Milwaukee, Mario the Poet, is going to be in the building. So we got a double feature for y'all in 2 weeks, man. So if you ain't here, you're going to miss out. But I want you to tell a friend and tell a friend. Now, the next lady I'm going to call up, she is probably one of the dopest singers I've had a chance to hear. I've already told you I was calling you. Don't look surprised in the face. Right? So it was crazy. So me and the Tone Bay, we have a night that we do on Monday, R&B Mondays and spoken word, right? We do it at Love's. And we over there doing our thing, and then, you know, somebody was like, hey, she can go. You know, we all like, okay, I don't know. And somebody was like, I don't know who, but okay, fine then. You co-signer, I'm great, right? She gives her music to the DJ, and she walks up the shiniest thing in the world, and I had no idea what she's going to do. But she got to singing, and all this sassy came out of nowhere. It was super dope. So everybody, give it up for Key Amora.
Good evening, my name is Kia Mora. Thank you for the introduction.
So the song that I have today is gonna be called I Love Him, so yeah, we're just gonna vibe and we're gonna have us a good time. So yeah, I'm ready. We about to have us a good time, so let's just vibe along. I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him. I can barely trust him, trust him, trust him. I love him, I love him, I love him. We used to see eye to eye. Now my eyes don't even stay dry. You don't even apologize. You keep feeding me with these lies. The bed is gonna come at night. Tell me, will you make this right? Every time we speak, seems all we do is fight. I love him, I love him, I love him. I guess I'ma just vibe by myself, it's fine. I'm so fed up. All this back and forth, keep pulling at my emotions. I'm not sure if this gon' work. I can hardly focus. I've been trying this for years. I'm all out of tears. My love can't save me. Oh, I'm so fed up. I can barely trust him, trust him, trust him. I love him, I love him, I love him. And so this is what I told him, I said, I'ma pack my bags and leave, 'cause it ain't no place for me. I'ma pack my bags and leave, 'cause it ain't no place for me. Yeah, pack my bags and leave. Oh, pack it, oh, pack it, oh, so my name is Cleo Mora. You can find all my music on all platforms. It's KI''AMORA. So yeah, nice to meet you all.
Okay, girl.
Told you that girl can sing. I don't know why, but she gives me like shades of like Erykah Badu. You know what I'm saying? With a little bit of newer edge on
That's
it.
like
Like,
Akon mixed with some Erica and some stuff.
I'm trying to call, right? Just dope. Now you see why I'm trying, like why I tapped in, right? Like you gotta tap in. You hear the note means you gotta tap in, man. So y'all gonna be the first to hear in July. I'm putting together a showcase. So if you're interested in being a part of the showcase and you haven't featured on the stage before or a part of the culture force, what I'm gonna end up doing is that I'm gonna have a tryout or an audition. So if you guys are interested, a showcase is when you get up on the stage and you actually don't read off a phone or anything like that. You go off the memory. It is a paid event, so you will be paid for your time on the stage. I'm a firm believer in paying artists, you know what I'm saying, when we do things like this, whether they're featuring or some showcase. So we're gonna tear it up. It's gonna be set for the end of July. So if you guys are interested, let me know. Most of y'all in here have my social media, so hit me up. So the next person I'm gonna call to the stage is a young man. I don't know what he's gonna do. I ain't gonna lie.
Great job.
He rapped, he sang, I don't know what the hell he do. But his name is on the list, I'm gonna call him up. Call him up. So his name is Sincere R. How y'all doing? My name is Sincere. I make a little bit of music. I'm really a photographer full time, but I just wanted to take an opportunity to just kind of perform my music that I kind of do on the side. I'm a producer. I rap. I sing a little bit. I can't really sing, but that's why I put myself up here so I can get practice. So go ahead. Yeah. Hey.
Bullets to the chin, make them have that halo. Party with my face on. To get to the end, I can fucking halo. How the fuck we in? How the fucking halo? How the fuck we in? How the fucking halo? How the fuck we in? How the fucking halo? Yeah. I tell you, run up to the side, peeking through the peephole. How did we define what I'm feeling equal? Can we get revived and I'm going to Can we get revived and be your hero? I was there for the chances between your best friend. I was right by your side, but like your best friend. You achieving money, you're such a best man. Always looking for something, don't touch a man's hand. I was bound for your sins with a reverend. I was blinded to you with no question. If we die, you don't want to need anything. I'm so tired of you taking me for granted. I'm so tired of you never understanding. I'm so tired of you never always planning. I'm so tired of you never understanding. I'm so tired of you never always planning. Bullets to the chin, make them have that halo. Wanna get to the party with my face on. Sweet to the end, I am fucking cake on. How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck the cake on? Bullets to the chin, make them have that halo. Wanna get to the party with my face on. I said you with the D, I didn't fucking cake on. How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on? How the fuck we in? How the fucking cake on?
Just a little quick song, man. I think that's pretty much up here. I just want to take the opportunity. I appreciate y'all.
The water is up there. I got you.
Everybody get up for Sincere RC one more time. So it's getting close to that time for the feature, but we do have one more. You can't even call this woman an open mic. She hosts her own set every Tuesday on the south side of Freight 38. It's called Food for Thought. So I don't even know. Like, I promise the first time I heard her, I didn't know she was a host. I didn't know she was a poet. Nothing. I was at my homeboy Speaks. I was at Speaks poetry fair called Showcase on Stage. And I was hosting. And then here comes this lady, she walks in, she's like, oh, just like dressed to the hills, right? Like, and then she gets on stage. And the words that came out of her mouth were so fucking powerful. So fucking powerful. I don't ever ask anybody to just like, hey, yo, I need you to feature because you fucking dope that fucking fast. But I did, and she has just been a consummate professional. She's a dope ass thing. She's taken a lot of the younger boys up under her wings, and she shelters them and she keeps them safe. And just, you're a dope ass human being. I just want to let you know that. So everybody, please Give your hands up for Gang Gang. Give it up for Love Toy.
All right.
They called us monkey like it was shame. Like brown skin and bent posture were some kind of blame. But I've seen the scriptures and I've seen the sun, and I know a body ain't less holy because it knows the trauma of guns. I've seen God in broken things, and gold teeth and prison rings, and boys who dance on corners like survival has a beat, and girls who braid their grief into something bittersweet. If God made man and God made war, then maybe God was the kid gunned down in that corner store. Behind the wheel, lost in a fight, or on the floor just praying for light. Maybe God had calloused hands. Maybe God missed child support. Maybe God showed up a little too late, but came anyway to court. Maybe God was the boy they cuffed before he learned his rights. Maybe God was the man they shot twice reaching for the light. If God made man and God made you, then God was a monkey too.
Yeah.
Not some pale-faced floating thing, but flesh and fire and fear and swing. God in the mirror with the hoodie on. God in the cipher, he freestyling at dawn. God in the struggle with no excuse. God with trauma but still of use. So when they call us monkey, I just grin, because they don't know the beasts we've been.
Yeah.
Or how we turned insult into him, how we swung from pain and still got in. They don't know how we learned to kneel without surrender, how we bear the bruises and still remember. We are gods in dust-stained skin, still sacred, still holy, even in our sin. So if they say we came from trees, I'll say yes, and we still got to heaven on our knees. That's that piece. I tried to call myself depressed once. Attempted to label myself a statistic to a sickness I had no true cognizance of. My tongue wrestled back down my chest and said emphatically how this body ain't never been home to misery. And it ain't no welcoming mat and no visiting hours either. Instead, I chose to think of all the things that a gracious mouth would conjure up. About all the folks who love me, about a God who continuously saves me by forgiveness, especially when I'm so undeserving. And even through all the sad days and the bad days and those I can't complain but things could get better days, I found joy seeping through the cracks of my window pane. An iridescent sunlight on my dark days, the symphony to my beating heart, my inspiration. I found beauty in this melanin, in this blackness. Black joy is the wailing police sirens that don't pull you over. Because ain't no happiness that can warm a black person's heart like limbering beneath the brink of death. When your whole life is a misfire in a chamber, an involuntary game of Russian roulette, you stay ever thankful for the miracle of breath. Black joy is that direct deposit hitting your account a day early. It's holding the big six in dominoes. It's winning a hand of spades. It's Saturday morning sleeping in. It's Soul Train lines and cookout family gatherings. It's the DJ playing your favorite song, the unspoken what-ups, a dap and a head nod. It's dad catching a cramp around the third stroke of the belt, or how the brownstone stoop stayed covered with old folks with stories to tell. It's how the backyard carries traces of kin in its soil, grandma with the underhanded $20 bill handshake, you know that new job joy? It's the newborn baby smell joy, grandpa's 70th birthday joy, hearing those 3 words, you've been approved. Black joy is the moment when the beat drop and your favorite auntie holler, oh yeah,
That's my song. It's beating the odds. It's forging new paths. It's a life that's not reduced to hashtags. It's creating the legacy. It's laughing carelessly. It's knowing the meaning of those two words, but God. It's having a song to sing. It's fresh out the salon looking too sleek because Black Joy is being on fleek. It's tight, it's slaying on point, it's beat to the gods. Black Joy is broken English, spoken as slang, Ebonics with a Mississippi backwoods southern drawl. You know that Midwest slang. It's East Coast Jones, West Side be so lit. Black Joy is the prayer, the omen, and the amen. It's early mornings on Christmas with family opening gifts. It's little black dress joy. It's three-piece suit joy. It's bouncing cash in my couch cushion joy. It's unspeakable joy. Black joy is at work in every breath. Black joy is a testament to the power of active resistance, to defiance, and to this. Because this is Black joy and this is blackness. Yeah. And that's that piece.
Give it up one more time for the tour. You always speak dopeness and life into the community, and I fucking love that. So can I do one more for y'all before I call up our feature? No. Shut up.